thanks for tuning in. This is Optibotimus coming at you with another video review. This time, a little bit something different, something else from my 80s childhood that I grew up in love. And as you can see, Masters of the Universe. And this is going to be a fun review. So as you can see, the new Masters of the Universe Classic Collection comes to us from Collector.com, and I just received this in the mail today. First one that I've ever gotten. So looking at it quite interestingly. I like the packaging for this. It's very nice. It comes in a regular standard box, and then this box is inside it. So for you collectors that want to keep things perfect, this is going to be perfect for you. So the first one that we have, I'm going to open this guy up. Fold all this stuff out, and we're going to slide them out, and here's the first one in my collection. Masters of the Universe Classic Hero. Now, as you can see, very nice packaging on here. I'm going to zoom back some here. Very nice packaging, though. It's actually really quite interesting. He's about a 6-inch figure or so, so nice lightning design on the side here. We got the little hang tag, which is kind of interesting. His bio and all that fantastic stuff on the back. And there you see Collector.com. This is a Mattel issued toy, as you can see by that logo right there, but they're not in stores. They're only available inside Collector.com. Now you can pick these up. I think they're $20 a pop, or you can join a membership which will allow you to buy these without having to worry about going in and buying these things online. This one went on sale yesterday, and it sold out in about 2 hours and 40 minutes. The one previous to this was Man-at-Arms. He sold out in about, I don't know, half an hour, something like that. Very quick to sell out on these things. One thing that's really neat on the packaging, and it even says on here, adult collectors. If you look, they have like air vents on the side of the packaging, which I thought was really a really nice touch. But this is a really gorgeous looking figure. I'm going to open them up. I'm a toy collector, and I open them up, so I'm pretty bad. But we're going to get into a hero, and we're going to talk about the coolness that is him. So we'll be right back. So here we have Hero, the most powerful sorcerer in the universe, and as you can see, he's absolutely gorgeous looking. The articulation on here, the paint job on here, the sculpt on it, unbelievable. Collector.com. You can look at more pictures of these and maybe even buy them, but right now, like I said, he's sold out, so you're probably going to have to look at eBay. As I said, he is a sorcerer, so he is the ancestor of He-Man himself. I'm going to read to you the real quick bio here on the back. The real name is Ro, given the Sword of He by the Overlords of the timeless dimension of Trolla. Ro was told to go forth and combat evil. During one such epic battle, he was infected with a techno-organic virus by Horde Supreme and sent through a vortex to the magic planet of Eternia. Once there, he was healed by Eldor in a mystical pool which absorbed the virus. In gratitude, Hero swore to help free Eternia from the Snake Men and Horde Invaders. He defended the free people alongside the great King Grayskull, eventually bequeathing his sword to the king upon his heroic death. So, back in the early days, Eternia was overrun by the Snake Men and the Horde. And as I said, he teamed up with King Grayskull. Now, this was before He-Man and all of that stuff. He teamed up with him to run those men off, and at the time, you know, so that's where Skeletor became friends with Hordak and all that fantastic stuff that I'm going to get into with later reviews and everything. But Hero is the originator. He is one of the first, and it's a gorgeous representation, and I'm glad that I made this guy my first figure. Now, as I said, he's a sorcerer. So, he comes with this beautiful staff, and I'm going to take this off right now. And the staff comes with three, and it's actually kind of tough to get off, 3 different colored power stones, I suppose you would call them. And the thing is, you don't know which one you have, because it comes packaged like this, so you don't know which stone you're going to end up getting. There are 3. There's the Spirit of Protection, which is a green stone. The Spell or I'm sorry, the spell of defense, which is a red stone, and the spell of healing, which is purple. So you just take these and separate them, and it folds out, and there you see there's the red stone. Little translucent. It's hard. It's reflective. It's really nice. It's very limited in terms of its translucency, if that's a word, but really nice looking staff. Very well done. You just fold it back up, fold the top pieces, it clips together, and it clips together really nicely. I'm gonna set that off to the back. And of course he comes with his power sword. And again, this is, oh, and there goes his staff. And the power sword is really nice. I'm going to move him out of the way because the camera's going to probably focus on it. Very nice translucent blue bits with shimmery glitter on the inside. Gorgeous looking sword though. Very reminiscent of the old swords that I remember from when I was growing up. So another gorgeous piece. Now the figure himself, Hero, is incredibly articulated. His head, all over the place, 360 degrees. It's on a ball joint and it's on a little pivot, so it can up and down, side to side, all of that. Arms go in and out at the shoulder. They also rotate at the bicep and at the elbow. And of course you can get the look at me making muscle. Rotation at the waist, upper ab articulation, so you can get him doing crunches. His legs will rotate at the upper thigh, move in and out, back and forth, bend at the knee, rotate just below the knee, foot moves up and down, and it pivots. It pivots ever so slightly, that you can see. Also, his cape is of this hard rubbery plastic, and you got this nice symbol on here, which is kind of hard to see because it's blood red and it's ingrained kind of into this other red here. Now, I remember watching the new 2002 series, and there's a tombstone right in front of Castle Grayskull that has this very similar emblem on it. As you can see, that looks like it's kind of Grayskull-ish, and overall, I mean, I remember seeing that on one of the tombs, so maybe that's his resting grave place. This can be removed. The only problem is you have to take the head off. So, and it's just on a ball joint, so you just pop that off, come around here to the back, and as you can see, there's two little holes. Hopefully you can see it there. Just kind of separate that, and that will remove. You can set that off to the back, pop the head back on. And now this was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive figure at first. That being said, how do you tell the difference? Well, the San Diego Comic-Con version had a little Comic-Con logo right here on the underneath. But overall though, I mean, this figure though, incredibly detailed, gorgeous sculpt. I mean, the face on here is just unbelievable. I mean, that's just a gorgeous sculpted face. Very nice sculpted musculature throughout the entire body. And there's, of course the loincloth, which, woo, there you go, Nicole. But overall, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous figure. Unfortunately, as I said, it sold out in about 2 hours and 40 minutes. So it's going to be tough to come by. You're going to have to either wait for a re-release of the figure or buy them on eBay. Oh, gotta pop the head off. One thing that I remembered about the old He-Man figures that I used to love and collect, the heads were completely hollow. By that I mean you could literally take the head and squeeze it completely together or any way you want. There was no substance to the head. It was just a round piece of plastic molded into the shape of a head that you could bend and squeeze, and it was absolutely hilarious. And if you're old enough to remember those figures, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So there we go. We got his whole torso piece back on. But this figure is absolutely gorgeous. It's unbelievable, and I'm so disappointed that it took me so long to start wanting to get these. I'm going to put his sword right back in his hand. So Hero, as I said, an ancestor of He-Man, coming way before him, coming with the time of King Grayskull, before there was Castle Grayskull and all that stuff, and the Sorceress and everything, which we will get to eventually, because I'm getting them all, I'm going to. But they just display nicely. Absolutely beautiful figure. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I am planning on doing more. There's Man-at-Arms coming up, but I'm trying to stay chronologically in order with these. So I might have to try and get a King Grayskull. If there are anybody that have these figures that are interested in selling them and for a reasonable price, let me know, because I am looking for some. So until next time, guys, I want to thank you for tuning in. Hopefully you'll enjoy more of my He-Man reviews. Until next time, this is Optibotimus. I will talk to you later.